I would see it as any kind of machine that can perform a task semi or completely autonomously, some level of autonomy to it, and to do so in a physical environment, and perhaps to be able to manipulate the physical environment as well. What does it mean for construction? One of the statistics that I gave whilst I was on the panel actually is that McKinsey did a report in 2017 where it was found construction has improved productivity by 1% since 1945. Not a huge number. Now, when we look at the agricultural industry or manufacturing, those have improved in productivity 16 and 8-fold respectively. And that obviously poses the question, well, what are they doing differently relative to us? And I think a huge element of that is robotics. So how they have leveraged robotics, and they've got lots of advantages or I suppose a more consistent environment which has enabled that. But you do look at sectors like that and think we could do something similar potentially. I think the big one, I'm obviously going to talk about this to a great degree because I'm from Laing O'Rourke, but it is the off-site manufacture. That is a factory setting by its very definition. That's part of the benefit of it, and use robotics extensively there, very much in the same way that manufacturing do, like the production line for cars, things to that effect. So I feel robotics in that particular scenario might be a little bit more mature in the construction industry. The second field is the one that I think a lot of us get excited about, the technology enthusiasts among us, which is how can we use it more and more out on site? And I think this is one of the key differences between us as an industry and, say, agriculture or manufacturing or mining even, which is that those environments are fairly consistent, fairly well-defined and stable, whereas construction sites, by the very nature of it, we've got something that is changing day by day, and we've got lots and lots of different people operating lots of different types of machinery all over the site, and I think it is that variability that makes field robotics particularly challenging. There's lots of other challenges as well, but I think that's the growth area of interest, and there are more robots than I could talk about on this video in that particular space, and it's really, I think, now identifying those robots that could add value to us as a company, as an industry, as a country, and use them to unlock all sorts of benefits. So things like safety, let's not get people doing unsafe jobs when we could get robotics or robots to do it. Let's get rid of the boring work, the dull work. Why get someone to drill 1,000 holes when we could just get a robot to do it? And that might link or feed into the skill shortage we have as well. And then I suppose to do those really complex tasks, some things we just can't do as human beings, so why not get robots to do it? You think of the 3D printing concrete buildings, that's not something that we could do, that's the confines of a robot.